Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a position that I am not sure about. Haven't done this in about 3 weeks, I think. A lot has been going on. I'll be coming with an update in the next video that I'm gonna post, but right now we have an important matter to discuss: the Road Accident Fund amendment, proposed amendments to the act. What are they, and where can you oppose? You need to oppose or submit comments if you are agreeing to it within the next not within the next few days, but it's closing on the 6th, I think. Yes, I think it's closing on the 6th, so you must submit your oppositions today, right now, when you're done watching this video, if you want to oppose it. If you are for it, that's fine, but you need to submit your comments by this Friday. Anyways, so the most important changes that are coming through are in terms of the compensation. The fund is backed by an insurer which steps into the shoes of the wrongdoer and compensate the innocent insured party subject to the caps that are in respect of the loss of income. Now, the subject or proposed thingy says the object of the fund has to be changed from payment of compensation as a statutory insurer to provision of social benefits. This despite the fact that the road users continue to pay significant premiums. Then another change is injuries sustained in a motor vehicle accident anywhere within the current anywhere within the Republic of South Africa. Now the proposed, it's only persons that are injured in a public road. So you must know what is a public road. So when walking and almost get hit, you must think of running if you're not sure if it's not a public road. And so injuries that are suffered in a parking area, sports field, will not be covered by Road Accident Fund Act. Persons who are not citizens or direct permanent residents are not covered. Persons crossing the highway are not covered. Persons injured in a hit and run will not be covered. Pedestrians, drivers, and cyclists may test over the legal limit of alcohol, and their dependents will not be covered. There is an uncapped compensation for general damages for pain and suffering, loss of amenities of life, disfigurement, and shock that's paid for serious injuries. However, now it is no payment for pain and suffering, loss of amenities of life, disability, disfigurement, or shock, regardless of how catastrophic the injuries may be. That's the proposed thing. And in loss of earnings and support, past and future, is paid by way of a lump sum, affording the injured claimant or dependents to the freedom and dignity to take charge of their own future. Now, there's not going to be any lump sum payments for future loss of earnings or support. Future earnings or loss of support will be paid as an annuity or monthly payments. The fund has the right to continually reassess the liability to continue to pay. If an injured claimant is a breadwinner and dies, the pension will cease, leaving the dependents obviously now at distress. Then all medical expenses are currently, and other expenses reasonably incurred that arise directly from the accident, are covered. With the proposed change, medical and other expenses will be subject to the prescribed tariff, which will not cover actual cost incurred. All future expenses will be pre-authorized in terms of procedure to be prescribed and subject to restrictions. We all know how long government institutions take, so good luck with how much that will take place. And then it will be subject to obviously certain exclusions. Then in terms of common law, again, expenses covered by medical aid must be paid by the fund. In terms of the rules of the medical scheme, they will be reimbursed to the medical aid and to go back into the pool of funds available for the benefit of all its members. Now, with the proposed, there will be no cover for expenses that are by medical aid or insurance. This obviously will mean that medical aids will start now repudiating on issues or putting clauses that are saying, okay, no, we're not going to cover for umuntu olimele emotweni because it's a lot of money. And then cost incurred to interior deceased in a grave are covered. Now there will be a fixed cap on paying for funeral expenses. And then any person injured as a result of negligence of a driver or owner may claim. With the proposed thingy, no compensation is there if the claim is in terms of the Consumer Protection Act. So once a claim has been lodged, a complaint on the fund, there is a period of 120 days as lost. The claimant is free to now prosecute the matter in court. Right now, there is now the jurisdiction of court is ousted by establishment of the alternative dispute resolution procedures, followed by referral to the office. That's still going to Office of the Road Accident Fund Ombudsman, which is still going to be established. We all know experiences we have with the ombudsman and how long they take and how they are also very much overwhelmed. That's why they take so long. But there's going to be now an order for you to go to the ombudsman. Then once a valid claim has been lodged, the period to institute proceedings before the claim will prescribe and become unenforceable and extended from 3 years to 5 years from date of accident, allowing the claimant sufficient time for injuries to stabilize and prepare a claim. With the current one, lodgement will no longer extend prescription from 3 years to 5 years, meaning that if you are very critical for a period of 2 years, when you get out of hospital, you only have 1 year instead of it being extended from the time that you are now. Well, it's proposals. And then injured parties can claim personally or be represented by a practicing attorney or employee of the state. Now, a claimant can be represented by any person or functionally as prescribed in the regulations. So these are the changes that are proposed. These are the things that you should look out for and you also can obviously go on the website and see what are the proposed changes. Make your comments. I'll put all the links below so that you can check it out. And yeah, those are the changes. Let me know if you think anything is important or if anything really doesn't matter and what you think is going to affect you and if it's going to affect any other person. Let me know, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video. I'm still waiting for these people to be done with what they're doing so that I can leave for work. Bye.